you know what's
This
going on.
the song of Old Dirty Bastard, the Staten Island legend,
Yeah.
carving his own lane. What can you tell us about yourself?
Well, first things first, I want to say not only is my father Staten Island legend, but he a Brooklyn legend as well. Brooklyn native, Brooklyn Zoo, you know what's going on. Um, Here to represent Wu-Tang Clan, obviously, you feel me? We putting on, we the kings of this shit. We are the kings of kings, you know what I mean? So we come from pioneers of a legendary hip-hop group, and we all got different styles, which is beautiful. So we not too far from the apples that fell from the tree, you know what I mean? And it's just, I guess it's inspiring to see what we can bring to the table, and it's inspiring to see how we inspire other people along our journey.
I just want to ask a quick question. Were you in that limo when Old Dirty was picking up that check?
Nah, I wasn't in that limo.
Yeah, but anyways, like in terms of your music, like how do you differentiate yourself from your father? Like I know Old Dirty he didn't have no father to his style, but what's like the father? What would you say is like your influence in your music?
Honestly, I don't really know, like, bro, like, I just borrow these ideas from the universe, you feel what I'm saying? So, it's all with the vibe. I say, like, I gotta go out to even get inspiration to even write music. I'm not the type of person that can sit in the house and come up with a bunch of, like, I could come up with a bunch of ideas, but I don't know, it feels better when it's not forced, and usually if it's, like, not, like, if it's a forced thing, it requires a lot of thinking. So, my shit, I don't know, bro. I can't really say it's inspired from nothing. I just guess my shit is inspired from good vibes. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. That my music is inspired for good vibes, because it's for good vibes. You know what I mean? When you listen to it, that's what you're supposed to feel. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So let's go down the rabbit hole a little bit with that. So what you like do in your music in terms of subject matter is more based off what you experience, not what you observe. You're more on like the experiential stuff, not more like the conscious, like I gotta sit down and think about shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not technically conscious, but yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking, and I developed the habit of overthinking. So to bring life to mental health, and health is wealth, I think that it's best that I match my vibe that suits my personal spirit best, you know what I mean? So detaching myself from thoughts is kind of like the best way for me to continuously be able to move forward in life.
So like by detaching yourself, I know I'm getting technical,
It's all good.
like so you don't really refer to I in the music, like I did this or like I got this. Your music is more about we, or like how would you describe?
Yeah, we, us, them. Honestly, I might say I if I'm in reference to affirmation or something that I'm saying that I know is approaching, you know what I mean? Or if I'm saying I, it's in present tense of something that I experience, but it's gonna be consisted of a vibe that was created. So if I was with a chick last night, then most likely I'm gonna talk about that in the record, because that's what moves me, you know what I mean? I don't really look at, like, I don't know what a bad day is, you know what I mean? I feel like that's mine thing. Like, I feel like that's all self-perpetuated hell. So for me, I'm just experiencing. And I think the best thing to do is to allow the consumer to experience that same thing that I'm experiencing, rather than try to get them into this point to where they're like, kind of trying to face differences that they can't control. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody diving off the deep end. I just want people partying.
I see. Because I was going to jump ahead. I was going to say, like, because I was like, you're talking about experience about this girl, so that's a good experience.
Yeah.
But then you said, like, there's no bad days for me. 'Cause I was going to ask, like, what do you do if you're sad? Because, there's emo rap, there's all these other genres of sad songs that come out, even from the Wu itself. There's a lot of songs. I'm blanking out right now, but there's a couple songs. Like, I'm probably going to have to go back and cut it in there, but like all those songs that come in, but meanwhile you're always like, you're saying you're perpetually optimistic, or a realist at least.
Yeah, because I understand the state of the world. So of course, it's literally poverty everywhere. You know what I mean? Everybody's trying to make it. It's a dog eat dog world, but everybody's still trying to party. You know what I mean? So instead of me catering towards the bad shit that's going on in their life that we probably all would be dwelling on, the self-perpetuated hell, I'd rather cater toward the good experiences that you could be indulging in if you just release the tension a little bit.
I mess with that heavy. I want to say I fuck with that, but I don't know. I don't want to keep it PG. I don't know if I want to keep it PG today or not. But I fuck with that. It's like you have a good mental dial. It's like, what's the point of focusing on the bad? Let's focus on how we can improve on what's good. Because if we're just going to dwell on the past, you know, we're not gonna move forward. We're not gonna progress as people.
Right. Yep, that's pretty much it. Word.
So like, what else? Like, so you're thinking you're gonna keep that music going forward, in terms of like, do you think there's gonna be any like changes in your music? Like, you think you're experimenting with music, or you're just keeping that same energy going forward?
Well, like I said, I'm borrowing these ideas from the universe. You know what I mean? The universe placed me where I need to be. Obviously, I got to get myself there. But, you know, and I don't feel like this is going to stop. You know what I mean? The universe is going to keep going. The sun is going to keep revolving around the earth, and we're going to keep having days, and there's always going to be a tomorrow. So I feel like as long as there's a tomorrow for me, then, yeah, the music is going to create itself. Word.
So this is what I want to ask you. So like, you're always talking about the universe and having a positive outlook, and that the universe is going to keep going regardless. So do you have that mindset, like in terms of like on an existential level, that like, oh, we're all insignificant, or you believe like we all have significance? Like, what's your, like, how would you phrase it?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even care. Like, I used to be thinking about shit like that, but now I don't care. Only because the world is too big and everybody got their own perception. So only thing I could do is be the carbon identity of whatever the universe manifested me to be. And the best way that I can do that is by not thinking about what it is. Allowing it to happen and utilizing the talents that was blessed upon me, that was bestowed upon me, and yeah, see where that goes. Word.
So may the universe perpetuate all the positive energy we could have.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what would you like to say for the people at home?
Keep getting that money. That's it.
Dollar bill, y'all.
That's it.
Kareem.
That's it.